Okay folks, welcome back again to the Long Dark, video number 9 in the Whiteout challenge series. Video number 8 was a little bit on the short side. It was only 20 odd minutes or 25 minutes long because I didn't have a stopwatch on it. So this time I am actually keeping an eye on the time properly. I think last time I was kind of keeping an eye on the time but didn't make a note when I started. So this time I've made notes, so we are good to go. So where we left off, we're in the Quinset gas station. We have pretty much got everything. What we're going to do is a big cook-off, but I'm kind of thinking, well, let's go and do something useful before we do that. We need hardwood and softwood, so let's go out with our hatchet and see if we can get what we need. So we need some fallen limbs. So let's head outside. Hopefully, the weather is getting a little bit nasty now. But we still seem to be in the clear. Yeah, the weather is getting a little bit nastier. There's a limb over here, so I'm going to head over to this. Still can't see any nasties around, so we're still okay. It's been exposed. But we're not straying too far from this gas station. It's cedar, so we're going to get 3 out of this. Actually too cold. Okay, let's have a quick look around. We're all in the clear, so let's...
Can you eat trees?
Oh, be quiet. We'll sort that out in a moment. Certain trees you probably can. Okay, there is another branch, but it's a fair old chunk of distance away. I'm a little bit wary of straying too far from the gas station. We've got 3 pieces. We need something in the I don't actually know. It was it? Is it like about 8 or so? I can't remember. Just make sure we're still in the clear. Oh, grab this one. Okay, let's get ourselves back to the gas station then. So we are now heading to sunset. And it looks rather nice. The graphical changes, really, look at that, that's pretty cool. That is pretty awesome.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
That actually reminds me of the sunsets we've been having around here the last few days. They've kind of gone away now, because it's been raining all day today here, where I am. In fact, apparently we had thunder and lightning earlier on, but we didn't hear it. Me and the girlfriend were sort of at her house, which is about 20 miles away from my house, and apparently just down the road from where we were, people were hearing thunder and seeing lightning, and we didn't see any of it or hear any of it. So obviously got very good double glazing. Okay, so let's drop all of that. So where does that put us? Hey, there we are. So we have 1 piece spare that we can actually use in our fire. So I'm going to take the fir firewood. How many bits of reclaimed wood spare have I got? Oh, 25. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'll leave it at that then. And obviously I've got my fire log.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
All of these books. So we've got plenty of firewood. So I just need to eat some stuff. I've got this which is already cooked, so I'm going to eat that. Let's eat some of these less than great salty crackers. Obviously now leading me to be dehydrated, that's not a problem, we shall drink. Shall sort that out. And let's eat some of this dog food. Better dog food than nothing. Which gets our calorie store nice and high. We might as well go ahead and eat another one. Because what we're now going to do is the big cook-off. So we're going to do a massive, great big, through the night, potentially. I just need to check my fatigue condition. Well, we're okay at the minute. It's not a problem. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, let's get this fire barrel lit. We'll use the fire striker, a book and tinder plug. So let's get this thing lit. Then I'm going to dump most of this fuel on it. Make a very long fire. Taking its time to start. I think this is where they've changed the kind of skill level, because I think the skill level used to... It's now kind of more visible, and there are levels to it now as to how good you are at doing these things. Yeah, so instead of our fire starting skill going up to a percentage essentially, it's now recorded in the journal somewhere that we are level 1 beginner, but it's gone up a little bit, so now we have a 40% chance to start fires. Okay, so let's get some fuel on here. So let's chuck, well, not all of them, most of them. Let's add that, and let's bomb all of this reclaimed. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a maximum. I've never reached that before. 12 hours. Okay, I've never reached the maximum before. That's a newbie. Okay, so let's melt snow. I'm going to melt fire. I'm going to do this in 5 litre batches, simply because I don't want the fatigue to take me out. So we'll do it in 5 litre batches. Let's melt another 5 litres. Okay, so that's 10 litres. Let's melt another. Obviously, I've still got to boil all of this.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No. Okay, I've lost track actually. I've lost track of where I am. Okay, so let's go ahead and get boiling.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Okay, let's just come out of there, and I'm going to go back into here. I'm just going to make sure I don't drink the unpotable water that would suck, just to get that sorted. And I'm just going to sleep just for 1 hour, just to sort out that fatigue, just to stop us from losing condition from it. Okay, well, it hasn't really made a fat lot of difference. I'm gonna chuck some more fuel on there. I've still got some fuel. Okay, it must be about 6 hours. So let's have a 2-hour rest. See if that makes any difference to our fatigue level. I think that's a bit better. Okay, so we need to boil. Let's do 10 litres this time. Obviously this isn't going to add any more to our carrying weight because we are already carrying it. Done. And that gives us just 5 litres to do, so we'll do that. And then we have a little bit of cooking that we can do.
Tired.
I have some rabbit that I can cook. So I'll go ahead and do that. And there we have it. So, let's get ourselves over here. We're going to be dropping a lot of bottles of water on the floor. Let's drink first off. And then let's drop probably about 17 litres of this. We'll drop 18 litres. Drop. So there should now be 18 bottles on the floor. So now, just because I'm OCD and I want it all neat and tidy-ish, or at least up on the table if nothing else, I need to pick up all these bottles and put them here. I do like the fact that you can now do this. It's pretty cool that you can do this. Obviously this feature has not been available for that long. 3 anybody new to the Long Dark, and I know there's a lot of new players out there, welcome. Welcome to what is probably the best survival game, wilderness survival game out there. There ain't no zombies here, just real survival. Okay, there we are, so that's a lot of water. Let's see what that does to us. Okay, water's sorted, plus we've got an extra 5 litres for good measure. Okay, so we're actually pretty good. So the only things we need now are food and lantern fuel. Lantern fuel is driving me batty. What is there? Oh no, it's just for set dressing purposes. Okay, so let's condition. We do need to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and eat that rabbit that I've just cooked. And we'll eat some salty crackers. And we will drink. And I'm now going to sleep properly for... I'm going to go for 8. Let's see if it'll let me do 8 hours. The only slight downside, of course, is that I'm now going to end up in the middle of the night. So I'm sleeping through the day at the moment. Okay, where are we? Okay, we need to rest for a couple more hours. Let's rest for the 3 hours it takes us to darkness. And then I'm going to have to go through a pastime sleep cycle to get through the night. Let's get back in sync. Okay, 10 hours of darkness remaining, so I need to drink. Then I'm going to do pastime for 4 hours. My phone is flashing at me. I'm also going to sneeze if I can't stifle it. Managed to stifle it, we're good. Okay, so...
Man, I could eat anything.
Yes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's get that organised by condition. I'll eat these pinnacle peaches. Okay, so my next challenge is to think where I haven't been. I'm trying to think if I've been to the... There is a fishing thing a little bit further along. I'm trying to think whether I've been to it, and I'm not sure I have, actually. So that might be my next port of call. Okay, so now I'm going to sleep for 4 hours, if it'll let me. Again, it's getting used to this new sleep system. It is different to how it used to be. Okay, we've got 4 hours of darkness remaining, so I'm going to pass time for 3 hours and then hopefully just sleep for 1 or 2. And that'll get us through to daylight. And then I'm going to try and get down to the fishing huts, which are a little bit further down. Whoops. Should have drank then before I went to sleep, because it's going to knock my condition down. Only a little bit, we got away with that. Right, okay, so let's eat again. You see, we've had to eat quite a lot there to keep the calorie store up.
Oh, I could eat anything right now.
We are, in case you haven't noticed. I need to drink. So I need to pick up a bit more water before we head off. And I'm going to eat some more as well. Obviously our food store is now a little bit on the low side. But hopefully that will get us through this day at least. And I'm going to pick up another bottle of water. Okay, so let's just check if there's anything that we can drop that we don't need to be carrying. See, anything at all we can get rid of is, whoops, useful. So sewing kit can go. In theory the hatchet can now go because we've got what we need from that, so that can go. Don't need to be carrying it around with us. Except maybe if we do a long trip somewhere we might want to take it, but for short trips we don't really need to. So hatchet, if we now go into the journal, will be ticked because we've now dropped it off in the gas station. So let's go out the front. We really are looking pretty good here, aren't we? Look at this, we've got tons of firewood and we've got loads of water there, and there's lots of food packed into these drawers, and we've got lots of other stuff over there. The only thing we're short of is 2 litres of lantern fuel. And I am curious, because there is a bit in the lantern. I'm curious as to whether that counts. Or not. There isn't a massive amount. There certainly isn't 2 litres in there. So its maximum capacity is 1. Okay, let's have a quick nosy. Make sure we're in the clear. Which looks like we are. Okay, weather's not great. But we're going to make our way down here. And in fact, I might just pop across onto the lake and walk across that way, because that'll be a bit easier. Put this corner off. Assuming there isn't a wolf waiting for us halfway across. I don't think I've been over to the fishing huts. I'm trying to remember where I've been. Because obviously we've been doing this for so long. I honestly can't remember where I have and haven't been. I'm pretty sure I've been to the 2 on the islands. But I don't think I've been to these fishing huts. I'm going to point because you can't see me. The one straight ahead. Not the little green one, but the trailers and everything over there. I don't think I've been to them. It's probably where I get proved wrong. But I am going to drop into the little green hut on the way. Because there might be some stuff that's useful in there. Again, I don't need very much. I've got most of it, so I'm trying to avoid a trip to Mystery Lake if at all possible. I don't want to go toe-to-toe with Fluffy. There is a wolf up ahead. So I'm going to do a bit of sprinting just to get into this hut. Okay, I haven't been in here because there's lots of stuff. So we've got some beef jerky. We have got some reclaimed wood, which I'm not going to take. Don't need the newsprint either. We'll have that. We'll take the flare. We'll take the newsprint. Okay, what temperature is? What is the temperature in here? Mine's 14. Blimey, it's cold. Okay, where's that wolf? Right where... Oh, there's 2 of them. Right where we need to be going. 3 of them! 4 of them! Blimey! Okay. This is where the wolves are at. Right. So they're obviously in pack. They're obviously in a pack. I get a feeling that's a very dangerous place to go at the moment, so I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go to the other ice fishing hut. See if there's anything useful in here. It's food and fuel. That's all we need. Food and fuel. Obviously we need to build... Oh, this one's got a door on it, so that's going to help.
I gotta warm up somehow.
I think we might be able to do that in here. So it's got a door. Hopefully that'll make it a bit warmer. Lots of dog food. Is there any fuel in here? No. I'm actually tempted to just light the stove with the sticks that I'm carrying and the fire striker. Just so that I can warm up a little bit.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Yes, always remember to talk to your fire and then it lights. It lights better if you talk to it. Talk to your fire, talk to it. Ba 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 ba. Ding! There we go.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, 1/2 the sticks on there. So hopefully temperature is up and we're now warming up. Cool, so I'm just going to stay in here for a little bit. If there's anything else in here to scavenge. Nope, absolutely nothing. But I'm going to stay in here for a little bit. Simply because it's a bit warmer. We can warm back up again. With our little fire. So yeah, just going to be in here for a little bit now. How long I've got on this fire? 27 minutes. Da 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 da. Yeah, so we are literally just going to sit here for a few minutes. So I don't even think there's anything I can do because I haven't brought fishing tackle or anything with me. We can't even go fishing. At least it will warm us up. Okay, well while this is happening, let's have a quick nosy through some of the stats. Because I'm just curious, I love stats, I love statistics, we like data. So let's have a quick nosy. Obviously, I know we've got the all-time... Ah! Okay, aha! Well, there we are. Okay. Obviously, that possibly means that we are in the easiest of the difficulty settings, I don't know. Might just have to... Yeah, we're going to have to be a little bit not sure. But anyway, so you can cycle through the different difficulty settings now. But for our current challenge, we've survived for 8 days. We've gone through 34 different locations, 21% of the overall world, 27,000 calories expended. We've travelled a total of 32.6 kilometres, 120 hours awake, 93 hours of sleep. Yeah, not surprisingly, most of our time has been indoors. We haven't been to Mystery Lake. Coastal highways where we've spent most of our time. We've been to Pleasant Valley. We did actually go to Destination Point, but we obviously didn't spend the full day there because it hasn't counted it. We haven't done any repairs. We haven't used any of the bows, rifles, or anything like that at all. We've had 8 close encounters with wolves, 3 struggles. We've won all 3 of them. We've managed to kill 1 wolf, so one of those wolves that we struggled with did go away and meet its maker. So that was quite good, although I didn't realise, so we didn't get anything from that. The fire's just burnt out. 3 kilos of meat eaten, 2.4 kilos of fish. We've looted 338 items, crafted 14, which are mostly going to be bandages, I think. Broken down 54, harvested 16 plants, blah 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 blah. 15-hour fire that we had burning. We've had a wrist sprain. We've had some blood loss, which is going to be from one of those fights. We found 4 can openers, which is quite cool. So there we are. So, there's some random stats that I was just using to kill some time. We're on day 10. We have a 50% chance of a category 2 storm. As you can see, it starts to get a bit nastier the closer we get to the time. But we are getting there, you know. We really are getting there. Okay, so the fire's burnt out, so I'm getting cold again. So let's head back outside. Is the wolf pack still in position, or have they moved? They have moved a little bit. So let us make our way over here. I hope we can kind of swing around the edge of them now. Without fighting. Can you imagine getting taken out by a whole pack of wolves? That would suck. I'll never be able to fight all 4 of them off. I'm slightly nervous that I can actually only see 3. There's another one lurking somewhere. Okay, we'll stop in this ice fishing hut as well. So I just wonder if there's anything useful in here. Nope, don't need any scrap metal, we're not doing any crafting or anything like that. Nope, don't need any more newsprint. We want that energy bar. Okay, you can see the weather is getting a little bit nastier now, it is closing in on us. Major issue, because we are practically where we want to be. Just going to swing around all of this. Okay, hopefully we've dodged all the wolves. We should be very, very close to our destination now. Again, I'm trying to remember whether we've even been here, because I honestly can't remember. I don't think we have. I don't think we have. We've got 2... Let's see, we have a trader and an actual cabin. So let's go into the... Oh, can we not get in the cabin? I could have sworn we used to be able to do that. It's boarded over. Okay, let's jump in. We have a dead dude. We have a lantern. We have some cloth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've not been in here. So, book. I'm not going to... Well, I'll take it for now, but it'll be the first thing I drop if I'm overweight. Whoops, daisies. I'm not going to sleep in the same bed as the dead dude. Have we got anything on the dead dude? Nope, nothing on the dead dude. We've got cloth tin to worry about. I'm going to take that second lantern. Simply because if it's got any fuel in it, that fuel might count towards our fuel quota.
That'll be useful.
Okay, and that is it by the looks of it. Okay, well, we'll bear this hut in mind. Let's just drop back outside and see if we can get in the cabin, because it looks like the door was boarded over, but I'm pretty sure you used to be able to get in there. Unless it's just one of the doors that's boarded over, and we can get in another one. Or there's another hut. I'm so convinced you used to be able to get in here. I'm sure you used to be able to get in there. If there's another hut. Be a bit careful, because there are... Okay. I could have sworn you used to be able to get in there. Never mind. Okay, well, that kind of made this a little bit of a wasted journey in many ways then, because basically means I've only had one thing to explore, which is this trailer. Although I have been in a few ice fishing huts, so it's not a total loss. Let's jump in here. Air clock. Okay, so let's just take stock. Yeah, we need to warm up before we try going anywhere. So I'm just going to do an hour's rest. That'll sort our fatigue level out and also will warm us back up. And then hopefully we can make a break for it back across. Yep. We can make a break for it back over to Quinset. Which I'm tempted to do down the road, knowing that those walls are around. I'm just trying to think if there's any of the buildings that we haven't been to yet that might be worth visiting. So I don't want to miss potential opportunities to gather stuff together. I'll have to have a think. I'm trying to think where we've been and where we haven't been, because I know there are some huts and things up in the hills, but we haven't been up to those, so we might go and have a look at those. So I suppose we could always go through the transition to Mystery Lake, but hope that we find everything in the lower part of the dam, so we don't have to go past Fluffy. It's that particular encounter that I don't really want to do, if I can avoid it. Okay, let's keep going, get ourselves back to the gas station. I'm quite interested as well, because I know in the next sandbox update for this there is going to be another challenge, which is the Hunted 2. Now I haven't done the Hunted 1 yet. The Hunted 1 is the bear is after you. And you have to basically, I think you have to get from a random location somewhere on either Pleasant Valley or Coastal Highway, I can't remember, I think it's Pleasant Valley, and find your way to Trapper's Homestead, basically, without being attacked by the bear. But the bear is hunting you. So the bear is actively chasing after you, so will always be around wherever you go. It will be following you. So the Hunted 2, I assume, is going to be wolf related. And I assume it's going to be you're being hunted by a wolf pack, not just a singular wolf. Hunted by a wolf pack. That's what I'm assuming. That is an assumption, that's not an official release, that's what I'm just guessing. Gloves in the glove box? Blimey, that's new. Okay. Oh well. Just what I didn't want to hear. Well, they are all over there. I'm hoping that that's where they stay. I don't think we're very far away from the gas station now, so hopefully we can get back in there and just take stock. Just take stock of where we are. And hopefully yep, here we are. Eyes peeled. There's a wolf up ahead on the road. There's a wolf walking straight towards me. And there we are. So, right, let's take stock then. Let's get rid of that book. Dump it over here by the fire. That's what I got. Okay, I've now got 2 lanterns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop both of them and put them both down. Let's do the food first. Let's just get that out of the way. Food condition. Drop, 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 drop. And let's drop down both of my storm lanterns because I'm just curious as to whether the fuel that's in the storm lanterns counts. Because if it does, I'll just use matches to navigate with. Okay. It counts! Awesome! So, it counts. Excellent. So, we only need half a litre of kerosene now. That's sorted quite a sizable problem out. So, no more using the storm lanterns. Days of food remaining. I've got 13 out of 15, so I just need 2 more days of food. So that's not going to be. In fact, you know what? Let's just drop all the food I'm carrying. Because I don't know why I'm walking away. Okay, that gives us. Okay. Obviously, I need to take some food with me, but that's pretty cool. Gives us a rough idea of what we need to gather. Okay, so right. I think what we're going to do then, we're going to call it a day for this video. Which hopefully, if my clock is right, has run to proper length this time. And we are looking in really good shape. Really good shape. We've got some wolves gathering outside, so we're going to have some issues getting in and out. But I'm really hoping, all I need to find now is half a litre of kerosene. That's all I need. I don't need very much more. And some more food. And that's it. That's all I need. So I'm really hoping that we can find that, get it back here and finish off, because then we've ticked every single box on this checklist, and that's when we then find out how long we actually have to survive, whether we only have to do this until we've got everything, or whether we have to keep going and get to day 30. If we have to get to day 30, obviously food is going to become a problem. We're going to need to get some more, but that will be the only issue, because I've got plenty of water and making water's easy. So yeah, so what we're going to do, we're going to sleep for an hour, just save the game. And I shall say once more, thank you very much for watching video number 9. And I shall see you again very soon for video number 10. Where we'll, well, I think we're going to have to go to Mystery Lake. We're going to have to go through the transition area, head to Mystery Lake, and see what we can find. But I shall say thank you very much for watching, and see you again very soon.